On Tuesday, President Museveni signed 9 bills into law. They include the Value-Added Tax Amendment Act, the Stamp Duty Amendment Act, the Excise Duty Amendment No. 2 Act, the Tax Procedures Code Amendment Act, the Supplementary Appropriation Act, the Hides and Skins Export Duty, the Income Tax Amendment No. 2 Act, the External Trade Amendment Act, and the Appropriation Act. According to John Walugembe, the Executive Director of the Federation of Small and Medium-Sized Enterprises, these new laws, especially the Income Tax Act, stand to benefit small businesses in the country.
Startup businesses need time. You can't be running after them when they've just registered. You must give them time to grow. So this is the first step. And what we are saying is, it shouldn't stop here. These same businesses should benefit from VAT exemption next year. Because if you're saying, I'm giving you income tax exemption of 500 million, the threshold is 500 million, and the value-added tax threshold is 150 million, it means that you're releasing me in one door, but another door remains closed, you'll still get me, you see? So it means technically that some people can be income tax exempt and end up struggling with VAT. So what we are saying, raise the VAT threshold to either 500 million or a billion to give more relief to these small businesses.
Walugembe says the Value-Added Tax Amendment Act has seen 2 major changes brought on board.
One is what we call the it's looking at anti-segmentation. Now if I'm importing goods, I can import them in small consignments so that I don't fall under the VAT threshold. Under this law now, the Commissioner General or his or her representatives will look at the aggregate value of what you're importing. And if it exceeds the threshold, then you'll be compulsorily moved into the VAT. And then the importation of aircraft has been made zero-rated to support maybe Uganda Airlines or other people dealing in this space. And then we have also made VAT exempt the importation of solar lanterns and so on. I think government wants to promote climate-smart energy solutions.
In the last financial year budget, government had introduced stamp duty on all agreements, something that Walugembe says did not make sense.
And we are told them that this thing is not realistic. Not every agreement must be registered. You're just adding an additional compliance burden on businesses. This has now been removed, which is a good thing, you see. And then on the issue of excise duty, government has introduced what we call excise duty remission for damaged goods or obsolete goods, because or goods that get spoiled. Because of these whole issues around digital stamps, URA was very strict on the units that you produce, and then was not taking into consideration how many of those were not sold, how many of those were spoiled, how many of those were damaged, and so on. So now this introduces relief so that you're not forcing the business to pay for goods that they are not taking to market.
By signing these critical bills into law, the president ensured that government rectified some of the mistakes that were done in the past.
Like on the issue of excise duty on beer, made from barley produced locally, you're hurting the farmers, so they've removed that, which is a good thing. So if we were to weigh, I would say that it's a generally positive budget in the direction of business.
Walugembe is now urging small business owners to take advantage of this favorable tax holiday and build formal enterprises with proper corporate structures.
You will be surprised that there will be so many businesses that are complaining, oh, government gives only tax holidays to investors, what not, and so on. So ignorance, we should seek to fight. To say, you are a startup business, you cannot and you shouldn't be paying income tax. Even when you start paying income tax, you can start paying what we call presumptive income tax, you see. So then you find yourself, you have significant time to grow your business before you actually start feeling the compliance costs.
Daniel Kibet, NTV.